You can stop that phony chanting, my friend. I just blew up your plant, and all the little playmates are in custody.
Say, who do you think you are, buddy? Breaking in here in the middle of a minion and stopping the service.
I'm James Blonde, Secret Agent 00695. Marked down already from 7. I'm the man from T.A.N.T.E, T.A.N.T.E. That stands for to annihilate no good troublemakers, etc. And this is no rabbi, he's Heinrich von Pippig. Former SS man. And up until a minute ago, he was the head from the ring of kosher label counterfeiters. He works for TRAFE. That's T-R-A-F-E, which stands for Terrible, Rotten, and Filthy Enemies. The evilest organization in the world, and the one that T.A.N.T.E is sworn to destroy.
So, you are the famous James Blunt. Who would have thought? I mean, you're so tall and fair and freckled and so ruggedly handsome. Who would think that you could work for T.A.N.T.E?
Why, that's the point. I don't look it. Hello, Miss Penny Candy.
James, I didn't know you were back in London.
Well, M sent for me. Is she in?
Yes. Yes, I'll buzz her. Go in, but be careful. She just washed the floor, so try to step on the paper.
Penny Candy, baby doll. If I'm going to stay in London for a couple days, we ought to get together over a bottled seltzer.
What could come of it? You know Mother would only approve of a doctor.
Welcome back to T.A.N.T.E headquarters.
Well, it's very nice to be back, Em.
Listen, sit down. Have a piece of fruit, something.
Well, Em, I'd like to talk about my next assignment.
Eat first, then we'll talk. Have a little sneak snack.
I would, but
I got some nice chopped liver. Some yesterday's chicken.
Well,
A little soup, a little fish, what?
I'm really not hungry. I ate already on the plane.
Wait, on the plane? You call that eating? It's plain poison. In such small portions.
Please, Em, what about the new job?
Don't open a big mouth to me, Jake. Try to remember what M stands for.
All right, Mama. Please don't nag me. And it isn't Jake anymore, it's James.
You may be James to the world, sonny boy. But to your mama, you will always be Jake. What do you think? It's easy for me? Running the organization? Trying to figure out the plans and the schemes and the menus? Trying to pay the bills and trying to save a little? Washing and cooking and mowing? And do I do it for me? Who do I do it for? I do it for you.
I know, Ma. All right, already, I know.
Well, you should watch your mouth, that's all. Now, wait, here's the thing. As you know, the World B'nai Brit has just raised over $10 million in pledges on the recent fundraising drive.
Yes, I know that.
Naturally, TRAFE would give anything to get the names of the biggest pledges so that they could eliminate them before they're paying up the pledges.
Why, that could mean total destruction.
Or even worse. And Jake.
James.
Jake! This is exactly what happened.
You can't mean that...
Yes, the paper with the list of names of the 10 biggest donors was stolen from the New York chair lady. It was while she was at a tea party. She was standing up there singing Hello Dolly. And they grabbed her purse.
How terrible.
Sure. I mean, if you think about it, if only she could have got in to see Fiddler on the Roof, then this would never have happened. But be that as it may, Trafe has got the list of names, and they're about to distribute them to their agents around the world. You got to go by New York and find that list. Because the lives of 10 generous pledges is depending on it. And also the future of Georgie Jesper.
Don't worry, I won't let you down.
Well, see that you don't. Now, we'll go over to the weapons room and we'll give you the latest scientific inventions to help you in the work.
Will you give to me a gun this time?
How many times do I gotta tell you? No guns! It's a dangerous thing. You could hurt an eye, you could kill yourself or even void.
The agents from all the other groups, they have guns.
Yeah, well, I don't care what they have. You let their mothers worry. You carry what I'll tell you to carry.
But Mama, I feel so silly carrying around a stick with a nail in it.
Sure, yeah, sure. You wait until you're in a tight spot. And then you'll have to use it and you'll be glad you got it. So come on, we're going to the weapons room.
Hello, 00695, mark down 27.
Good to see you, Dr. Weiss. It always amazes me how you come up with these gadgets. What have you got for me this time?
I'm gonna fill you up with goodies. Here, you'll take a look on this car.
Well, it's a beautiful new Thunderbird.
Yeah, but look on this. On the dashboard, you see what?
A shiny Star of David. An eloquent touch.
Aha. But when you press this button, then what?
Why, the star sinks into the dashboard and a plastic statue pops up into its place.
Aha. This device, you see, is going to help you when you're driving in restricted neighborhoods. Now, if you're being followed by another car, so you press this button.
Brilliant. It releases a spritz slippery chicken fat from the exhaust pipes.
Now, wait, it's just the beginning. You look on this button here. This releases a screen of fabulous cooking odors behind you. Now the idea is anybody who's silly enough to follow you would inhale it, and it would so tantalize them by the palates that they will be compelled to pull into the nearest drive-in and have a snack.
Perfect, absolutely perfect. You have reached a jack of diamonds with a queen of spades.
I don't understand a jack of diamonds with a queen of spades.
That's a pinnacle. You have reached a pinnacle.
Wait a minute, wait. If a man is sitting here in the seat next to you, holding a gun on you, so you'll press this button on the gear shift.
I think I get it. That ejects him out from the top of the car.
No, wait. It ejects you out from the car. You see, this leaves him sitting there alone. And he feels ridiculous holding a gun on nobody.
What a fabulous and lovely car.
Sure. And it's all yours for only $8,500 less the trade. You'll sign here. I already looked up the credit and the financing is all arranged.
I don't see why I'm always paying for everything I use.
Well, war is hell, Jekyll. War is hell. Now, you'll go by New York and you'll stay at the athletic club.
The athletic club?
That's right.
Why, how could one of us ever get to be a member there?
You gotta make up false credentials. That's the perfect place for you, Jake. Because Trafe would never look for you there. Then you'll go to 492 2nd Avenue and you'll see a fella Weinstein. This is your contact. You'll identify yourself to him with the passwords, red and blue is brown.
Thanks a lot, Em. And I'll return with the papers. You can count on it.
I hope so. And Jake,
Yes?
you wear the heavy sweater and the galoshes. And you button up the
All
coat.
right, Mama, I know. I know already. Is this the athletic club?
Why, yes, of course.
I'd like to become a member here.
Mm-hmm. Your name?
Terrence Watling Wilkins Harris.
And your previous address?
39 Churchill Court, London, W, England.
Education?
Eton, Oxford, Sandhurst, the whole schmear.
And any hobbies?
Rugby, cricket, tennis, darts, polo.
Fine. Any close personal friends? Any relatives? Anyone at all for references?
Certainly. The Duke and Duchess Windsor. Lord and Lady Snowdon. Prince Philip and the Queen. And, oh yes, the Beatles.
That's excellent. Now, just one more thing. Your religion.
Oh, don't worry, I'm a goy.
Who is it?
Mr. Weinstein?
Yes, wait, I'll open the door. What is it?
Red and blue is brown.
And 1 and 1 is 2.
Mr. Weinstein, red and blue is brown.
No, give some different colors, then I'll change my numbers, and we got ourselves a game.
No, think, Mr. Weinstein. Red and blue is brown.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm an old man, you know? It sounds like some kind of a password.
Now you're beginning to get it.
Yes, and password is a different game from numbers with colors. Give to me again.
I'm not playing games, Mr. Weinstein. I'm the T.A.N.T.E.
Aha, shh. Come inside. Like they say, the holes have ears.
You mean the voles have ears?
Holes, voles, whatever. I'm an old man. Come in. Mister, I don't think it's me you want. It must be my son, the spy.
Is his name also Mr. Weinstein?
What could it be, Mrs. Shapiro? Don't be fresh with me, sonny. I'm an old man.
All right, where is your son?
My son is not at home. He's by the Stage Delicatessen.
You're working on a case, no doubt.
What kind of a case? When things get a little slow with his spine, he picks up a couple dollars waiting on tables.
I see.
My son is a good boy,
Yes,
and a good son,
I'm sure.
and a good spy,
Look,
and a good radar.
Look, when I'm getting to the delicatessen, how will I recognize him?
You can't miss him. He's wearing an apron with a trench coat.
Excuse me, Vader. Your name is Weinstein, isn't it?
Weinstein? You mean you didn't hear about it?
About what?
About Weinstein. He's dead. He blew up. He exploded. Bang, you know? Just like that, he was gone. I mean, it happened like 10 minutes ago.
Why, that's terrible.
Yeah, it was worse than that. It happened right here in the middle of the rush hour.
But what? What about Weinstein? How did he happen to explode?
Oh, who knows? It happened so fast, you know. I was just talking to him, you know, not a minute before. He was telling me about some customer left him a big fat dime that was ticking.
It must have been a bomb.
Hey, buddy, anytime they leave you a lousy dime, it's a bomb.
So they got poor Weinstein, those rotten trafe.
Wow, blowing up a person just for eating a little trafe. You know, how orthodox can you get?
You don't understand.
What I don't understand is how you could think I was Weinstein.
Well, you're wearing an apron and a trench coat.
Hey, I always wear my coat, you know? I wouldn't leave it hanging up around here. That's a word to the wise, if you know what I mean.
Thanks a
All right,
lot.
listen, sit down right over there.
That table is taken and there's a girl sitting down.
She happens to be a terrific girl. Listen, her father's a very prominent furrier, you know? She's an only child. Listen, take a look at her. Look at that gorgeous, slow-eyed vixen. Huh? That hair. That brand new nose. Huh?
But you don't understand. I'm trying to...
Yeah, I know all about it. You're James Blunt. Weinstein told me everything. He told me about you. He told me about him. Red and green is yellow. You know, all that jazz.
No, that's wrong. You're wrong. You see...
Sit down. Have a celery tonic. Hey, James Blunt, I want you to meet Miss Sexy Litvak.
Hello, Miss Litvak.
You can call me sexy.
All right, sexy then.
Oh, James, you're irresistible. That eyes, those nose, that lips, them hair.
What are you trying to tell me?
It's hard for me to say. Here, I'll spell it for you in my alphabet soup.
Let me see. I-L-U-V-Y-O-O-Z-E.
That's right. I love yous.
I love yous.
Mr. Blonde, I was a high school dropout. That's why you've got to help me. I've got to get the list of pledges and erase my father's name. And you've got to read me that list.
You needn't worry. We're gonna protect all the people on the list from trafe.
It isn't Trafe that I'm worried about. I have to get his name off. You see, he drank too much Concord grape wine at that fundraising affair, and he overpledged himself.
Sexy, sexy, please, darling. Your tears. You're diluting my Dr. Brown celery tonic.
Dr. Brown. That reminds me. That's it. Not Dr. Brown. Dr.Nu.
Dr.Nu celery tonic?
No, New. Surely you've heard of the mysterious Dr.Nu.
No. Who is he? Is he a doctor, or a doctor, a dentist?
No. He's a defrocked veterinarian. Now he runs a fortune cookie bakery on Fire Island. It's called the Good Fairy Fortune Cookie Company.
But how does he tie in with the missing list of pledges?
One night in Chinatown, after dinner, I opened my fortune cookie and the strip of paper read, "I pledge $500 anonymous."
I think I'd better pay this Dr.Nu a visit.